بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم إن زلزلة الساعة شيء عظيم يوم ترونها تذهل كل مرضعة عما أرضعت وتضع كل ذات حمل حملها وترى الناس سكارى وما هم بسكارى ولكن عذاب الله شديد.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإن جودنا لهم الغالبون. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We thank Almighty Allah who has made it possible for us to be able to communicate to ourselves, and inshallah our communication has been very effective and efficient. So we need to let ourselves know that this Quranic concept engrossed morals, talking in terms of morals, some things that have been demanding of every human being or every creature of Almighty Allah. That is exactly what we are talking about. We had dwelt on several issues, what the Constitution of Almighty Allah had sent down to us, what it entails. All of them, I won't say all of them, part of them had been mentioned, and that would have been a signal, and that would have been a stone for everyone who has no knowledge about Islamic. Everyone who has knowledge who is no longer responding, so on and so forth. That is exactly what this Quranic concept is all about. We have touched several areas, several areas, we have touched them. But if you look at the situation, it then means that whatever we are doing now, being on this earth, it is not an end in itself, it is a means to an end. Even death, well, we are going to be discussing about death today. It is an end to what? It is a means to an end, not an end in itself. Because what's really going to be an end is for you to be in the paradise or for you to be in hellfire. That is what you are going to die. That is not the end. That is a means to an end. Because if you do not die, judgment will not be conducted. Judgment must be conducted. So on and so forth. That is why we are making every one of us to know that no matter who you are, no matter what position you are handling, no matter your class, your level, what stops everyone from that is death. And it is a death we shall be talking about. Because Almighty Allah made Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam to understand that if you turn to Quran chapter 3, 100 verse 175, he told Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam from that surah, from that chapter, that وَمَنْ كَانَ لِلنَّفُسِ أَنْ تَمُوتَ إِلَّا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ كِتَابًا مُعَجَّلًا. No soul will die. No soul. It has never been written except it is an appointed time. That is how that soul will live. You know, not going to go anywhere. Whatever you're doing here, no matter what you have studied, I mean, how many prophets, how many messengers, They are no longer alive. They are with Almighty Allah. They are in the paradise. But today, we are listening to their words. What Almighty Allah communicated through them, through Angel Gabriel, that's Jibril, to the prophet cascaded to us. It has been, that is what we are reading today. And remember, in the words of history, if there is no event, there is not going to be history. They came at all. Today we have Kiswa, we have story, we have history that we are presenting. That is what Almighty Allah is making Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam to know that no soul shall what? Taste death. He will die on the appointed time. فَإِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهُمْ لَا يَسْتَأْخِرُونَ سَاعَةً وَلَا يَسْتَقْدِمُونَ. When the appointed time has come, there will not be adjustment. There will not be fast forwarding. There will not be backward adjustment. When the appointed time has reached, that is the end of that story. Even when people are running at a skater, what has to be done has to be done. The next thing is to intern to bury that person. May Almighty Allah give us a good understanding. May Almighty Allah let us remember this very moment we are mentioning, because Almighty Allah told us, "Man yuridu thawaba dunya nuti minha, wa man yuridu thawaba al-akhirah nuti minha, wa sanajzi shakirin." Among you, those who want the worldly affair, the goodies of this world, we will definitely make it available, give it to the person. Whoever wants the paradise, the last day, we will make it available. And we shall reward them. Those who are able to be thankful to Almighty Allah, Shakirin, Almighty Allah said, those who are thankful to Almighty Allah, Almighty Allah said, He will definitely reward them. Almighty Allah made Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam to understand. If you turn to chapter 22, where he said, Almighty Allah made us to understand that He has never left any man, any mortal, any creature. He has never left him to be what? To have everlasting. وَمَا جَعَلْنَا لِبَشَرٍ مِنْ قَبْلِكَ الْخُلْدَ أَفَإِنْ مِتَ فَهُمُ الْخَالِدُونَ. We had never made a man mortal to have an what? Forever life. We have never done that before you. So that if you die, it's normal that at a point in time in life, there is what we call terminated period. You are going to die, you will what? Be what? You will be dead. So on and so forth. They were wishing Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam that he should die. Allah said, don't worry, you will die. You will die. They will die. He made it absolutely clear that we have never left a mortal on this earth who will live forever. If you die, for whom would they be there forever? Every soul, as long as you are being created by Almighty Allah, irrespective, you are going to test it. Death must come, you are going to test it. It's normal. It is not a witchcraft. Even the witchcraft, they are going to die. Even the angels, they will die. Even the jinns, they will die. As long as the prophets, they all went back to Almighty Allah, or every will definitely taste what? Death. They struggled not to die. They struggled. Moses alayhi salatu wasalam, struggled to an extent. He smacked The angel in charge of life. What happened? Eventually, he died. He went to paradise. What about Idris, called Enoch in the Bible? He tried. He used all his trick and he went back to Jannah, so on and so forth. No matter what you think you are, death is the end point. May Almighty Allah give us a good wisdom to understand that very particular day. No matter what we amass, no matter how your names are being mentioned in everywhere, even if you let it be everywhere you are, one day you must definitely test death. That is why Al-Shiri, those who have written songs, they said in support of what Almighty Allah said, or Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, he said, وَمَا مَا يَعَشْ حَيُّ عَلَى الْأَرْضِ السَّالِمَا لَوْ أَلِفُ عَامٍ فَلِمَسِيرُ إِلَى الْقَبْرِ. No matter how you live this earth, you have a very a splendor life, moving from one place to another, from USA to Canada, Canada to Germany, Spain. You are moving from one place, jumping from there. Even if you are going to stay for 1,000 years, you are already in the grave. What exactly are we not talking about? Almighty Allah said, we must test you with affliction. We must test you with goodies. Goodies in everywhere. We must test. You will be brought back to us. Is what Almighty Allah said. What exactly do you want to? Why do you want to kill someone? Why do you want to get your money in a dubious way? When you have remembered that a day that they will say, that day will be called. Why then would you want to kill yourself? Why then would you want to strangle yourself or strangulate yourself in order for you to amass wealth? No matter how you have amassed wealth, it is going to be for people behind you, not you. So why then do you want to kill yourself? Why wouldn't you concentrate and be with Almighty Allah? Serve Almighty Allah, talk to Almighty Allah. Whatever will be sufficient for you, tell Almighty Allah to give it to you. That would have been better for you instead of you to go from one vices to another in order for you to amass wealth. May Almighty Allah not give us wealth that will astray us. May Almighty Allah not give us wealth that will astray us. Almighty Allah has said in several places, He made it wholeheartedly clear. If you go to chapter 4, verse 78, He said, Aina ma kuntum, yudrikukumul maut, wala kuntum fi burujin mushayyada. No matter wherever you are, death must catch up with you there. Even if you are in Germany, you are in America, you are in Saudi Arabia, when the appointed time has come, you will die there. Even if you have to be in fortresses, a very high, more than 50 story, you have gone, Almighty Allah will not see you, nobody will see you. But when that time comes, you won't know that you will be seen. You will not, the building will not collapse. Is it that if Almighty Allah does not want to treat you, test you with what sickness, He will give you, where you are sleeping, you will die there. Where you are sleeping, you will die. You could have been sound. You could have been healed and healthy. But when that time comes, you will know that Almighty Allah has power. That is why the Ali Shiri said, Waka me fata, yumusi wa yusubihu lahiya, wako denusi jeti akafanuhu, wa huwa la yederi. How many youth can you count that they were able to make it to night, evening. They were there. They had friends, they gisted, they talk. We are going to meet tomorrow. We are going to go to so place tomorrow. We are going to do this, we are going to do that. But unfortunately, when it was getting to dawn, announcement has been made that your friend, that you all sat together, you all eating together, and you all gisted together, that he has gone. And when he's being prepared, being wrapped with the white cloth, he could not know again. He couldn't know. Why would you want to kill yourself? Tell me, why would you want to kill yourself? You have been given several examples so that you have to get yourself prepared. Do not believe you're going to stay here for numbers of years. You know, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when you have got into morning, do not expect you will get to evening. When you have got into evening, do not expect you are going to get to tomorrow. Except what Almighty Allah has already decreed or ordained. You are going to get here, you are not going to get here. Do never expect you are going to get old. I'm going to get to 70 years, 50 years. Just leave it to be floating. Almighty Allah knows best. You may not expect you are going to be 50, you get to 50. You may not expect you are going to get to 60, you get to 60. You may not expect you are going to get to 70 years, you get to 70 years. Even 100 years, so on and so forth. What exactly are we not talking about? Tell me what exactly. Death, that is what we are saying. Death is a means to an end. It is not an end. When you die, after a long period of time, you will be given life back. You will be resurrected. When you have been resurrected, the next thing you are facing is judgment. You will be judged. You will be judged. That is what my Allah said. For who have initiated all there, those whose scale will be heavy, they will be in a good life, a pleased life. For whom are and those whose their scale will be very, very light, they will meet that their mother, that hawiyah. What is the meaning of Maya? He said it's a very hot guy to the heart. It is a boiled water that will be given them to be drinking. Everything in their tummy will be washed away. So on and so forth. فَإِنْ كَانَ خَيْرًا فَخَيْرٌ جَزَاءً وَإِنْ كَانَ شَرًّا فَشَرٌ جَزَاءً. We are going, if it is what good deeds they have done while they were having life, while they were sound, while they were physically sound, and so on and so forth, they will receive it. Well, if it is bad that they have done when they were having life, no one can talk to them, they will listen. They feel they know everything. They feel they are what? Alpha and Omega. Nobody has a head like them. They will be rewarded. That is what Almighty Allah said. He says so. And he equally said, Ulaika Onosher Bariya. Those are the worst creatures Almighty Allah had created. And those who have done good, Ulaika Omokhairu Bariya. And those are the best creature of Almighty Allah. May Almighty Allah help us. May Almighty Allah help us. We need to go back. Something is missing. I don't know what is going on. I don't know how we have got into this stage we are. No one is scared of Almighty Allah. All the words of Prophet Muhammad, all the prophets, they were not respecting them any longer. Today, day in, day out, we are counting people that have been shot dead. People have been captured, abducted. You begin to beg. When you came to this life, no one pays Almighty Allah to create you. Now you are holding, a creature of Almighty Allah. You are asking for money. Give me 10 million. Give me 20 million. Give me 30 million. Before it will be released. What kind of life is this? Well, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, a time will come, more than any of you who had lived for a long time. He was talking to the Sahaba, the companions. He said, a time will come. A killer will not know the reason why he killed. Why killed? Person killed will not know the reason why he was killed. That is the time we are now. Every one of us want to be rich. Every one of us want to enrich ourselves with things that we do not merit. A day will come, you will live. That is why he made us to understand very well. وَمَا لِمَانُ وَلِأَهَلُونَ إِلَا وَدَائِهُ فَلَا بُدَّ مِنْ يَوْمٍ تُرَدُّ لِوَدَائِهُ. What is family? What is wealth? It is something being kept in your custody. Please take care of this thing. فَلَا بُدَّ, there is la shaka. There will not be doubt. A day shall come, or a day will come, where you return what you have been given to be kept, so on and so forth. Then why are you wasting your life? Why are you wasting your life? It's so painful, and it is not even painful in the sense that killer will die, kid will die. He said, Tamanna rijalu an amuta, fa in amut fatilika sabilu, last to be ahadi. Men are wishing me dead. They wish me dead. But if I die, I'm not going to be the only person in that part. You are going to die someday, somewhere, somehow. You are going to die when the time comes. Why do you want to, why do you want to lift sins of another person and put on your head? What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Because there is nothing. Why wouldn't we go back to the Sharia of Almighty Allah, Sharia of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam? If we look at all those things critically, I don't see why someone has to hurt someone. We are doing Sadak alms giving. How many of you are doing alms giving? What is even given to your brother, you won't even take it from him. You will corrupt him, corrupt that your brother. You will what? You will siphon the money of the community, the state, the country, so on and so forth. What do you want to do with money? How can a man be having how many nairas, billions, dollars, pounds? To do what? Isn't that insanity? Isn't that stupidity? What you know you cannot control, then you want to have it. Some of you will die, you don't even know the amount of property you have somewhere. Isn't that stupidity? That doesn't make any sense. That is why Almighty Allah is warning us. He's warning us, telling us. He told Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, Imma nuriyannaka ba'da allazina aidu aw natawafayannaka. He has spoken to him. He said, Almighty Allah said, either we have shown you part of what we are prepared, awaiting what? Those who are the criminals, those who are the unbelievers, those who are the idol worshippers. Ima, or you have died before we have already shown them. Woman Aleka, you don't have any responsibility on you. What is your responsibility? Is for you to discharge, take the message to them, communicate, talk to them. This is what Almighty Allah said, so on and so forth. Leave the judgment. We are going to reckon on that day. We'll bring them to where? The day of standing. This is what you have. This is what you did. This is what you did. They will be called to questioning. They will be called. Do not bother. Awala yarawna ana natili arada na kusuha min atorofia la muakiba hukumi. No one, when Almighty Allah has taken decision. How many people were being eliminated from this earth? Look at sheikhs, shuyuks, look at ulamas. All of them were being what? Removing them. Many good things are already fading away. There is understanding, better understanding that when we have said, now kusu, mina torofia, we have come to the head. Then we are reducing it does not mean that we're beginning to reduce here. Rather, we are pulling away those shuyuks, ulamas, ukama, we are taking them away. where we are making the air to look bare. We are making it to look free. Today, no person. They don't know what they are doing. They don't even read. Some of them, you see them moving around, parading themselves. Where are the muallims? Where are the ustads? But when they have been put to trial, they cannot come up with anything. They cannot. That is what my teller is telling Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that Allah yahkumu la muaqiba hukumi. But it's not my teller that is the judge who judges. And when he has judged, no appeal, nobody that can say, I'm going to take an appeal. That one of my teller has judged, he did not judge it very well. It still made us to understand from Surah to Al-Anbiya. He said, Ban mata'ana wa awulai wa aba'ahu hatta tola alayhim al-umur. Afala yarawna anna nati al-arda nanqusuha min atrafiha afahum al-ghalibun. He said, we had given them enjoyment, they and their parents, until they will have a very long life. None of them could go for repentance. None of them could abstain from all the evils they were doing. They were dead till they were old. Ila arzali umur likayla ya'lama ba'da ilmin shay'a. Even there was no longer knowledge for them. But we give them, we are coming to the end, the movie. Do they not see it? Would they be able to overcome it not to happen? It will not be possible. We need to be very careful. Life is not forever. No one is going to be on this earth forever. So on and so forth. May Almighty Allah guide us. May Almighty Allah not let violate what He has enjoined us to do. May wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. صلوا على نبي الكريم صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم.
أنت نور الله فجرا جئت بعد العسر